Hi everyone, so this is Sunday 19th of April 2020 and we're well into this our shutdown, lockdown, call it what you like. And I got a couple of weeks ago, I got one of these. They're called an Ambu Bag, just in case things get really dicey in the house or somebody, your friend or a neighbour, something happens to them, they can't get to hospital. Now these things work with the mask on the face, and then they require the attendant, the nurse, to be able to manually pump oxygen unless there's an actual piped supply of oxygen available. And of course we don't have that. So I thought, well, that's going to really stretch the limitations of possibility to be able to squeeze this bag in and out for hours on end, possibly for a person that needed it. So I set myself a bit of a scrapyard challenge, junkyard challenge, to be able to build a machine that could possibly do that for us. And I just looked around to see what I had in the garage and what was around the house that we weren't using, and came up with a few things. So I thought out a design that I believe will be able to by machine to be able to inflate and deflate the bag and save all that manual action. So here goes. I took my drill and I took an old nylon cutting board that was surplus to requirements, cut a circular shape from it, put some holes in it, strengthened it with some expanded metal, and then I created on here a piston arrangement, really, that would be able to push the bag. If you can imagine, the bag is where my hand is, and it's about the size of a football, rugby ball, and there's going to be something here to be able to stop the bag going any further in that direction, and this will push the bag to deflate, and then it will be stuck to the bag and it will help to re-inflate the bag on the return stroke. So just see what happens here. So you can see it's not beautiful, but it does work. It would squeeze the bag to deflate, inflate, deflate, inflate, deflate, inflate. And although I'm doing it with my drill, I think that would actually be a lot easier than somebody having to manually squeeze that bag, possibly for hours on end. So there's a little bit more work to be done on this. As you can see, there's going to be a frame that will need to be made. And then for the whole Ambu Bag assembly to fit in, and then we'll have to see how it works on a patient. And like I say, we hope we'll never ever need to use this thing, but I want to be able to have it just in case we do. God bless.